Hey, what's up, guys? I just wanted to start off with sorry for some of the technical difficulties we had on the last live stream. But basically, as you can see here, it all started off fine. Everybody was having fun. It's like a Father's Day barbecue and having fun, playing a little bit of Marco Polo and everything like that. And so I went to talk to the guy, said, hey, we should go live, tell everybody we're going to do a live stream, let everybody know, get everything hyped up, show them all about the pool. And Mo and Chris are like, cool, it sounds like good idea. And then Mo gets this funny idea. He's like, what if I ask Chris like what time we're going to go live, and he like splashes me in water and it'll be funny. I'm like, yeah, sounds good. So I get everything set up. I bring the stand over with the podcast stuff, YouTube, and
the guys want to say hello. Coming here from poolside. What's going on, guys? Hey, we're going live at 5 o'clock.
he didn't know as Chris decided he was gonna cannonball. And so when he cannonballed, he was way too close to where we were, and he made such a wave and went over my head.
Chris, about how long? What do you think? 5 minutes!
At first it was pretty funny because I was like, well, it's waterproof, everything like that. What I didn't know is that water went into the mic jack. And so we had no audio for YouTube. We had broken audio for YouTube, really. And that really sucked. I know Chris was upset about that. And then we couldn't get Facebook to stay live. It looked like we eventually did, but it kept failing every time I tried to connect for live. Don't know what was up with that, but we eventually got it going. So here's the rest of the footage for the live stream. I'll do it in 2 parts. This will be part 1, and I'll upload part 2 later. Enjoy, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Happy Father's Day, all those fathers out there, and peace. This is the longest password ever made. Hey guys, don't forget to leave questions or what kind of ideas you want to have for the next podcast. Leave them in the comments. Leave them in the comments right now. Go right now in the comments.
Do this, do that, do this. No, I'm just kidding. Marco works his butt off. If it weren't for Marco, we wouldn't have the show.
Oh, we wouldn't. He does all the editing, all the filming, all of the transport. He's the key grip.
If you guys ever want to laugh, go look at his playlist and look at the videos. He actually has one of us. We were making fun of him that one day clapping.
That was a music video,
Yeah,
right?
then he turned it into a music video of us clapping.
He turned it on us since we made fun of him.
Damn him.
Way to go, Marco. You're not going to run us out. We're too over the top.
You don't scare me.
I'm not scared of you.
So, we have Father's Day movies we want to talk about, and then we want to follow it up with a ultimate. Did you shut us down, or is that the Facebook one?
This is just Facebook.
Okay.
We're still on YouTube.
We're going to do a ultimate.
All right, Uncle Adam. See you later.
I'm glad I'm left.
Uncle Adam.
Ooh, I had a burp, sorry. But no, we'll start off with the podcast with the...
Well, being that it's Father's Day, we're going to talk about some father movies. Movies that have to do with the father. Bye, JV. You have a great one. And JV's leaving. So we got
It's okay, you can yell.
out here.
We told them that we're outside. If you want to wave to YouTube, you can wave to YouTube.
Say hi, YouTube. That's Jamie, YouTube. She's taken. Don't get any thoughts. Alright, just letting you know. There's no single women in this house.
Forget farmersonly.com. Just come on the podcast. Just come on.
Single farmers. I don't have a farm.
Weren't you knee deep in worm poop?
I was.
She lives on a farm.
I was knee deep in worms.
They just don't have any crops.
No crops. Just worms. No, and then we're going to follow it up with a questionnaire. Question quiz.
If you didn't know, you can buy these t-shirts at the hashtag Stallone store because we are blowing hashtag short store out of the water.
Listen, if you want a good quality t-shirt,
You want to go Stallone.
you want to go Schwartz.
No, Stallone.
Because let's just be honest. That black looks tacky.
That black does not look tacky. Who doesn't like? But didn't you just buy some black on black sandals?
But they're sandals.
Thank you.
Get out of here. You're
Not
tacky. He's tacky.
Shirts are a little tacky. If
Tacky.
it's just like, I mean, but let's not forget who
Who sold more shirts? Who sold more shirts?
only because
Who's tacky? You're tacky.
because your family loves you and my family, half of my family.
It's not my
all over the
family that
world.
bought it. It was friends. Family hasn't even bought it yet.
You have more friends out here than I do.
You have they can buy it in Las Vegas. Nationwide, you can buy these shirts.
Yeah, but
Okay.
my friends don't do that because they're not supportive.
Well, you got some sucky friends.
I do. I miss you guys though. You guys are asses.
You got some sales though, Chris.
I did get some sales. It was probably because I bought them.
He cheated. He cheated Schwartz.
No, okay.
Always cheats.
Okay, let's be honest. I didn't buy any, so I don't know who bought them, but I know who bought them.
That's a lie.
I know who bought them.
There you go.
What's up, Nikki?
Yeah, my family.
Mo's sister betrayed him.
Because she's part of Team Schwartz.
Yeah.
Last time I ever plug All Heart Poker Club. Oh, I guess I just did. All Heart Poker,
It's all right.
Poker Club Entertainment, guys. Check them out. They're really fun. Poker Nightly Poker.
Drag Queen Bingo.
Drag Queen Bingo. They
What is it,
basically
twice
do
a
it all.
month now?
Just ask questions.
Or is it 3 times a
They
week?
were part of an after
Twice a
hours hot tub confession shoot with the Babs Littleton from 103.9 The Beat. She's All Heart Entertainment, man. Just check it out. It's really fun. It's good stuff. So,
I know. I like how you guys had your business meeting. Except cruisers.
well, you-
That's how you get the real business going. You get
That's right.
hammered. And you're
Chris
like,
is
a
just
little
mad.
fireball.
Chris is just mad he wasn't invited to cruisers.
I was,
Oh,
man.
man.
I had fun. When I went with Natalia, we all went. I had a blast. That was
And
fun.
I pulled like 2 numbers. I mean, too bad they were guys, but I still did it. And I'm sorry I didn't call. I'm taken.
It's a little bit.
I didn't want to be rude and
Unprofessional,
not take your
yeah.
number. You know?
You gotta just be like, yeah, sure.
Sure, buddy, I'll give you a call.
I took your number. Didn't say I had to call you.
That's true. There's nothing that says I have to call.
If you take a number and you say, yeah, I'll call you, then you're. Is that? Wait, I'm a little off topic now, but is that the way it is? Like, if you take someone's phone number and then you say, oh yeah, I'll call you. Is it politely to call, or is it like not politely?
Well, the polite thing to do would be if you're not really interested, is don't call and don't worry about it.
And don't be like one of those people to give a fake number, because that's ridiculous.
That is a big deal. That is a blow to the ego.
Just tell them
Not
straight
even
up.
the sex addiction hotline phone number?
Wow.
What, if you get somebody's number in the club, it has to just be for sex?
No, there's an actual number that is for sex addiction.
Really?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
terrible. What do they do?
Can you
Send
just
them
imagine
somewhere to have
answering that
sex?
phone call?
For gay people, press pound, 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 pound.
It says
Oh my God.
Can you imagine being the guy or the girl on the other line, like to having someone tell you about this? Oh,
That was a
Uh-oh.
very nice Logan.
that was Logan.
Logan.
No, you gotta go in the pool with the toys.
Logan.
But can you just imagine being on the other line of that
Somebody
line?
needs to
Oh my
be
god.
Logan.
Can you just imagine being on the other end of that line for the sex addiction?
I would rather not.
Like, what are you into? You drove her away.
Whoosh right on through.
What is it that you want to do here?
No, I just felt it.
R. Kelly, don't pee on me.
Alright, we're still figuring out
Hands on.
Facebook. I don't know. Should we just get into this?
I go into it.
Like, go to your room, lady.
We're just going to go ahead and blow into this. We're not going to
Watch
keep
it
the
right quick
YouTubers
so that I
waiting
could change.
What's wrong with Facebook?
anymore. He can't get in.
What do you mean can't get in? Can't go
He's
live?
doing it.
I don't know. I had that problem when I was 12 too.
My YouTube just keeps
Get
spinning.
there. You know what I mean? Well, I had a life. before
Don't you point your finger at me.
She was pointing at me.
And don't you tell me what to do.
I will.
You respect your elders.
I will.
You respect your elders.
Christoph. Don't talk to Christoph Dumas that way.
Yes.
Dumas?
Dumas.
Dumas.
I pronounce it dumbass, but
I was gonna say something, but she may be watching. I was gonna say something.
who's watching?
Hold on. No, there was a fly. I was shooting a fly out.
No, she said
Oh.
the logging in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robin doesn't watch us. Oh, does she?
But they're down in the Keys. Actually, she might be on her way home.
They're actually out.
Did you see that boat they had?
Oh.
YouTube's like, what the hell are we waiting on them?
No cards this week.
All right.
Hello. It's just this one. They're out of town.
Did we not get it going?
He's trying to connect Facebook right now.
Tuesday.
Give it like 5 more minutes, or do you just want on YouTube?
Why don't you guys let them know that we're on YouTube right now?
What does that mean?
He wants us to let people know that we're on YouTube.
You're on YouTube. Is it working? I already set the flex, but Cindy's coming.
So I'm supposed
Who's
to.
coming? Cindy.
For sure.
What are you doing? You watching home? Who wants them? Adam! Nicole's gonna drive him home.
I'm still.
Leave him alone. Let him have fun. Go home.
Nah, we're supposed to go to the movie anyways.
Go. Leave him alone.
I ain't gonna ask you again.
Goodbye, Adam.
I'm stealing.
Adam, stop
Well,
it.
too bad, I
Do you need
Put that down.
He wants to watch Incredibles 2, and he
Well,
wants to
that's
have a
his part.
reason to go see Incredibles 2.
He's seen it
Seen
already.
it.
Oh.
You gotta go see
Babe.
Infinity War.
Babe, Logan, what about
This late?
No, he doesn't have battery.
Yeah, that's it.
I have his charger in the car.
Adam, look at how miserable
Yeah,
you're
but we're not
making
going
him.
to church.
I have a spare battery right here if he needs to use it.
Leave the kid.
She told him to leave him.
I'm kidding.
Bye, Adam.
Bye, Adam. Shut that
Anthony.
door. He's in the bathroom. Hurry.
He's already in the bathroom.
Hurry, quick.
So many distractions.
Damn. Today's gonna be.
Facebook is up live.
Facebook!
Facebook is up and live.
Yeah, Facebook is up and live.
What, Logan?
Hey, how do I get to the live thing again? The comments. There's the live
What's
chat.
that?
What's this?
That
Oh, Marco, you're so nice. Come swim over here, Logan. No, where'd Nikki go?
All right, we are live on Facebook.
Logan, should you take it out?
We are live on Facebook.
I'll put them on.
Hello, everybody.
What's going on, Facebook? This is Over the Top Podcast. We're going to do a Father's Day special for all you wonderful fathers out there. And then we're going to finish up the show with a beautiful homage of questions that to figure out who is the better, who's the more, how would I put that?
The more prominent movie knower.
Yeah, that's a good way. I like that. Yeah, that was pretty good.
So Team Stallone's going to blow Team Schwartz out of the water, just like we're doing with our sales challenge. I think Chris is going to have to do the show next week in a wig at this point. What is it, 5
I'll
to 4
wear the
right
wig.
now? 5 to 4?
I'll wear the wig.
Technically, it's 5 to 1 because the other 3 shirts were bought by family. So
I have no problem wearing a wig.
Anyhow, this is Chris Shaw. I'm Mo Diggs. Thanks, guys, for coming to see us. Hey, Lucinda, what's going on? Mark says thank you for your Happy Father's Day comment. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there. This is our Father's Day edition 2018. We're going to start this off with talking about some Father's Day favorites. Some
Hi,
movies.
Logan.
Logan,
So,
come
what
here.
made the list?
Okay, sorry. Your son kept walking in front of us. I was giving up.
Yeah, he didn't.
So we'll just go one at a time, pretty much. These are for all the fathers out there. Just remember this. Happy Father's Day. Oh, Marco!
And we went down. We went down hard.
What? That was.
Facebook is down. It will be because it's on a delay.
Or was that YouTube?
No, it's Facebook. Facebook is down.
I called it on the back.
All right.
Facebook does not want to agree with anything. Right
Marco
now.
dropped
So we're gonna just keep going. What made the Father's
It
Day?
flew out of the thing.
Okay, so Father's Day. First of all, let's talk about Father of the Bride. That was a great movie. Steve Martin.
I love that movie. Martin Short.
Yeah, Martin Short was in there. I forgot he was in it. Well, they're like best friends, so they're like in everything.
Absolutely, they did a great job together. They have great chemistry. They've done a lot of good movies. Father's Bride's one of those movies that are timeless. You can see it anytime, anywhere.
And a
It'll take you
sequel.
back.
And a sequel.
The,
Father
and the
by Two.
sequel was just as good.
Yes. And then next one on the list, my favorite father and son movie. There's one more on here that was not added that I'm gonna put my 2 cents in, but Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Sean Connery.
How did you say that?
Sean Connery.
I don't know what kind of action.
I know, but he's
Sean
Come here.
Okay.
No running.
No.
No running.
Okay, so I love Indiana Jones. I love Raiders. I wasn't a huge fan of the Last Temple. What was it? The Last Temple. Last Crusade was pretty good because it talked about the Holy Grail and it was the dad and the son. Oh, I'm yelling in the background. But I just can't believe they're doing another movie.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're doing Indiana Jones 5 and Harrison Ford's coming back.
They already kind of
Wait.
messed it up with the Crystal Skull thing, man. Like that wasn't that good. They made the boss such a.
And Spielberg's coming back.
Spielberg's coming back to direct this movie.
Yes.
Okay. I guess I can dip into that. Cool
Please don't.
Is
ruin
Shia
it.
LaBeouf coming back too? Is he
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
the
I don't
father
think he will
someday?
be. I don't think he will
Is
be.
Shia LaBeouf gonna go ahead and grace us with his
LaBeouf.
presence?
No, it's Shia LaBeouf.
LaBeouf,
LaBeouf.
like Connery.
Connery. Sean Connery.
I just like to call him Steven.
Best Sean Connery movie, The Rock.
You know, funny story about Shia. He did a movie called Fury, and if you don't know about this movie, it takes place in World War II, killing the Nazis. And he did it with Brad Pitt, and he did it with the guy that's playing the Punisher. And right before they can go ahead and they're telling us it's hard to hear us on YouTube, Mark. It's hard to hear us.
Hard to hear us.
I hope you can hear us now, Tammy. I hope you can hear us now. So, anyhow, in order to
I'll
get
yell
into
it.
the movie, because it's a movie
Turn up
about
your hearing
war. You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
It's a movie about war. So in order for them to go ahead and feel this, they would actually fist fight.
Yeah.
The actors would fist fight before the scene so that they had their adrenaline going and they had everything going. And Shia caught Brad Pitt right in the temple. Right in the temple and basically kind of knocked his air out of him. They had to shoot filming for the day. Because Brad Pitt just got up, walked away, and went straight to his chair and didn't say a word to anybody. Shia was shitting bricks the entire day. He's like, I just hit top. What is he gonna do?
I'm possibly I'm in Plan B, who's been nominated for an Oscar. Like I'm in an Oscar caliber movie, and I just hit the guy who's gonna not bring me back to his production company.
But it turned out Brad Pitt came, shook his hand, said, "Hey, you got me good, man," and super humble. Brad Pitt's one hell of an actor, one hell of a guy. So they were able to make a really good movie. If you haven't seen Fury, go ahead and watch Fury. I'm sure any father would watch it on Father's Day.
All right, next movie is Kramer versus Kramer.
Oh, that's a lawyer movie, isn't it?
I believe so, and it's got Dustin Hoffman in it, right?
Yeah.
Dustin Hoffman in it.
Yeah.
See, but like the thing about me is like Kramer's really good, but it's not the best Dustin Hoffman movie. I think the best Dustin Hoffman movie is still The Graduate.
You can't say that. What about Rain Man?
The Graduate.
What about Hook?
Really?
Who doesn't love Hook?
Hook.
Who didn't love Hook?
Hook. That's a Robin Williams movie. That's not a Dustin Hoffman movie.
Dustin Hoffman is a great actor, and he at least allowed to be on the level of Robin Williams.
Okay. Well, Kramer, that's a good one. That's a good Father's Day movie to watch.
So, hopefully, Tammy, do you hear us better? Do you hear me better? Why don't you send me a message, Tammy?
Maybe. Let's see.
Let me know if you hear me any better.
All right, next movie.
She might have just turned it off.
Movie in 2008.
The jack might be permanently broken after the water fiasco.
Oh, that could have been it. That could have
That
been it.
sucks. I'm sorry.
Way to go, Chris. Way to ruin the equipment.
We could use my phone.
Right. Don't try to pull it.
Well, you just took it out of the cord.
Go ahead and plug it back in.
I need to buy a new phone for Marco too. Damn it.
Like,
All right, I think they hear you fine now. There you go. It works.
I hope we could hear ourselves in the beginning because we just had.
We loved inviting you in with Chris with that damn tidal wave. I feel like we're gonna get Disney on the phone. They gotta make an attraction out of you. You just have people stand in front of the bridge.
Free Willy.
Boo! Title wave.
All right. Well, if you guys didn't hear us before, we're doing Father's Day movies. Apologies for the technical difficulties. I made a big splash and I ruined the phone and the audio. I should have jumped the other way, but I'm a big dummy.
So what's the next movie on the list?
Taken.
Listen, I just want you to know something. In the past few years, I've acquired a set of skills that's just going to blow you away at the end of this show when we start getting asked questions.
Taken.
Taken, great movie. Kind of put Liam Neeson right back on the map. He kind of went away for a little bit in his career, and then he came back with that. He came back with
He showed you can be 60 and still do an action movie.
right, like every other action actor from the 80s and 90s that's doing well, like Stallone.
And of course, the next movie, The Lion King. Mufasa. That is a father figure. He gave the greatest.
Say that again. Say that. I love the way it gives me chills.
Mufasa.
Love. They had such a great actors in the whole movie. They had Jonathan
James
Taylor
Earl
Thomas,
Jones.
which is big.
James Earl
Jones played Mufasa. They had Jeremy
Jimmy
Irons as Scar. Whoopi Goldberg, Cheech Marin. They were all in this movie. It was a great movie. I think as a child, I went to see this movie
Facebook
4 times.
I don't want to make anybody feel old, but I was born when this movie came out.
Well, I was 9. I was 9 years old.
Because this was 94, and depending on when month it came out, I was just born.
Well, that's cool.
Make you feel old, people. You're welcome. Chris is here. Anyways,
Christophe Dumas.
next one, Air Force One. That's a father movie.
Stay away from my family.
Get off my plane.
I mean, who doesn't like watching a movie about the president?
This is the second Harrison Ford movie. It is.
About
Indiana.
the president?
No, Indiana Jones. That was the second.
Yeah, you've already named two Harrison Ford movies.
Him and Daddy movies.
It's it is what it is. It kind of Harrison Ford got picked up as a quote guy. Whenever they make fun of him in parodies, they always like have him going like schizophrenic, saying, "Where's my family? Have you seen my family? I need to save my family." And that's just Harrison Ford. Like that's his plot.
Gary Oldman is the best part of that movie.
What movie?
Air Force One.
Well,
He's the villain.
Gary Oldman's magnificent.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Fifth Element, go watch it.
Yes. Or even Book of Eli.
Or Planet. What is it? Dawn of Planet of the Apes. The second Planet of the Apes.
Gary Oldman's not. Yes,
Yes, he is. He's technically the good guy, but technically the bad guy too.
He's the pro antagonist.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh,
And
Gary
then the
Oldman.
next movie is probably one of the greatest movies of all time, The Godfather.
It is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Very
It'll-
untouchable.
it'll-
Never redone.
It'll always be perfect. It was just a perfect combination between Marlon Brando and Al Pacino in their primes.
Yeah.
And they got to depict this movie, although it did give a lot of bad names to Italians. Everybody thinks that you're Italian, you're mafioso, and things like that, and it's not like
Well,
that.
I think it also gave it a good quality too. If you think about it, like everybody wants to be Italian now because you want to be a mobster. They showed you like, yeah, they were bad people, but it was a cool way of living.
I'm really happy that you said that because I want to address everyone. Being bad is not cool.
It's not. Don't
not.
be bad.
It's
Don't
not
kill
cool.
people.
Getting money
That's
easy
illegal.
is not cool. It's not cool. It doesn't matter if you're Italian, Cuban, Black, American,
Hi, Logan.
gorilla. It doesn't matter. You just
Okay. But
being
yeah,
bad is not cool.
Godfather. And Nikki.
Great movie.
Because he doesn't get it.
Okay.
What about Face Off?
Face Off. This is another daddy
That was a
movie.
great movie.
John Travolta. I would love John Travolta to be my father.
Peaches. Video Peach for hours.
This movie they have to remake. If they remake any 90s
Who's gonna
movies,
play this movie? Who's gonna do as good as
You
Travolta
can't-
and Kane? You can't remake Face Off.
I would love to see them try to remake this movie.
Who would you put in your reboot? Exactly, you got nothing to say. It's not going to be Arnold and Stallone. Most definitely. Nobody can remake that movie. That movie was perfect.
See, but
Chris, stop hiding behind the mic.
I'm sorry.
He just can't show his face.
I like to hold it.
After making Silly Stevens.
I feel like Tom Hardy was supposed to be in this movie.
It's always your pick. Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Put Tom Hardy in it.
Because
It'll
he's a
be
good
perfect.
actor. And you came on this podcast saying he was a great actor.
He is a great actor, but he can't be in everything.
Yes, he can.
He can't be
Yes,
in
he
every-
can.
No, he can't. He's not The Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock is the reboot King. We all know it.
What if it was The Rock and Tom Hardy?
No.
Yes! I would totally watch this movie.
Be The Rock and Cena.
You can't see me, literally, because I don't have a face.
I'm Dwayne fucking Johnson. No way, it's not gonna happen. Absolutely not.
Never seen
So what's next? Train to Busan.
Never seen it.
Apparently, this is a good movie to watch on Father's Day. It's a zombie movie that takes place in South Korea. It is predominantly completely Asian. Is this the movie I want to see on Father's Day?
No.
I couldn't even
I
get
don't
into
want to
Walking
watch
Dead.
it. I don't even watch
I'm so sorry. Train to Busan.
it. Yeah.
Done. What else we can watch?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Anything with Robin Williams is great. Anything. I'll watch anything with Robin Williams.
Patch Adams is probably the best Robin.
Hilarious. This man was a gift to the world.
Good morning. Good morning, Vietnam.
Yeah, he did Man of the Year. He was Hook. He did
Peter Pan.
he did Jumanji. He freaking the movie was called Hook. That's what I said. He's done so many good movies.
Logan's yelling in the background.
Nikki, if you can get yeah for Logan, please.
I got him.
Thank you. Anything with Robin Williams is just a wonderful movie. I think he's done like 70 movies, and I would watch any of them. Any of them. Even his early work that were kind of serious.
You know what movie is really underrated by Robin Williams?
Mhm.
Cadillac Man, with Tim Robbins in it as well.
I'm gonna have to see it. I've never seen it.
You've never seen Cadillac Man? Okay, it's like he's like a dealer for this car dealership, and Tim Robbins is in it, and his girlfriend's cheating on him, so he holds up the car dealer shop, and him and Robin are trying to work out a relationship to where they trust each other. Oh, it's hysterical. You need to watch it. But anyways, that's a good movie. Miss Doubtfire, good Father's Day movie.
I love that.
Yes, Mrs. Doubtfire was a great movie.
Mr. Mom is an awesome movie. I want to say Mr. Mom's with Michael Keaton.
Yes.
And that movie is terrific. Michael Keaton is one of those actors that you don't really hear about his depth, but he can go on from 0 to 10 like that. He'll show you his energy. He's a great actor. It's a shame he couldn't play a better Bruce Wayne, because if not, he'd have been the most perfect Batman in history, because he did a great job as Batman. But Bruce Wayne, no, Michael. Sorry. He's a great Vulture. I like that he's coming back. With
he's
Spider-Man.
coming back.
Yeah, he's coming back.
They're
strong.
setting up for Sinister
He did,
Six.
yeah, he did Spider-Man Homecoming, the Assassins movie where he's the trainer and the one he trained goes bad, kind of like that movie with Benicio del Toro and Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. It's kind of that movie. He trains this guy to be a really good, really bad assassin, a really good assassin, and the guy goes, haywire, and he can't do anything about it.
Are you talking about No Country for Old Men?
No, it's not going to country for old
Well, you
men.
said Tommy Lee Jones, so that's all I thought. It was like
Tommy Lee and Benicio del Toro. There's a knife. It's really about hunting. And it's about fighting with a knife. In the end, he squares off with Benicio, and he has to put what he created down. It's actually a really good movie. I have to look it up too. It's gonna drive me nuts.
Next one, Feel the Dreams.
How can you? It's a baseball movie. I love baseball.
Yes.
I love Kevin Costner. James Earl Jones is in it.
Yes.
It's a great movie.
Can that man make a bad movie?
Who?
James Earl Jones.
He's James Earl Jones. No, he was Darth Vader. He was Darth
He was in
Vader.
the Sandlot.
He was Mufasa.
He was Mufasa.
I mean, how are you going to go wrong with that, man? Go ahead. I'm going to find out what that movie is.
But anyways, Feel the Dreams. That's a great movie also.
What's the matter?
I love Feel the Dreams.
Are you done? Wait.
See, when we first talked about it, I didn't think of it as a Father's Day movie, but then I realized he built the field to catch with his father, and I think that's the most touching part of that movie, because when he's playing catch with his father, because he was never able to play catch with his dad.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I thought that was the best part of the movie.
I liked how they punished the players from the White Sox when they all were all in giving away the World Series. So that what they did is they punished them. They couldn't go to heaven and they couldn't play baseball anymore. So they were stuck.
Yeah, there's a lot of good reasons why they had a lot of those players on there, like Shoeless Joe Jackson. That was pretty cool. That Ray Liotta. Yep. That improved. That was pretty good. Okay. All right, let's talk about another movie. I'm not a fan of it, but it's an Eddie Murphy movie, Daddy Daycare.
Let's not talk about it. Let's not. I mean, this is when Eddie sold his soul to Disney.
On to the next one, then.
He went from being this crazy, spontaneous actor that The Hunted. That's the name of the movie.
The Hunted.
The Hunted is a really good.
Oh,
movie.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
It was definitely underrated.
Okay, so a no-go at Daddy Daycare. Okay. Next one.
No going Daddy Daycare.
Logan.
Who doesn't like that movie?
Hugh Jackman.
It's a little sad.
See, I
I mean, it kind of breaks your heart.
argue with the fact that this is like a dad movie, even though
It was a dad movie.
I guess
He was fathering her. Xavier's kind of like his dad.
He didn't want to be a part of her though.
What dad that finds out he has a kid does? Every movie where the dad finds out that he has this grown kid, you know, he accepts the kid because he has to, then he sees how hard it is, then he tries to give it away, then he really can't give it away, and then he fights it. That's the whole outlook on every movie where a dad finds out he's a dad.
Yeah.
Every movie, that's the formula. That's exactly what they do. Any movie, you can pick it out, even Three Men and a Baby.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, and it's always the same thing. Or even Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, he didn't want to be this kid's son, and then he realized, you know what, I need this kid.
But that's the sad
He
part.
needs me.
Yeah, the sad part is that
You know?
it was like he almost got taken away.
And he
John
was the
Stewart.
best thing in his life, but
Yeah.
the good thing that his best friend stepped in, and and he said, well, this is actually my kid, and he got to stay in the kid's life, so he actually did the kid good. The kid had his family. So, it's a wonderful
Well,
thing.
Logan was a good Father's Day movie.
No.
Cheaper by the dozen.
This stuff's in
Another
here.
Steve Martin movie.
Yeah.
What's with him being a dad?
He does it perfectly.
A little embarrassing, but listening to the podcast, and they didn't even mention the title of our show. The movie, father and son movie, Over the Top, starring Sylvester Stallone, who plays Hawk, who is trying to win an arm wrestling competition to win back his son. And they're on this road trip, and he's just teaching him about life and growing up. I'm sorry, guys. That's not over the top.